Hey everybody, Marvin here from Blacktop Banter. We're in North Branch. We're at KM International. Beautifully overcast, kind of warm, kind of cool day.
It's spring.
It's spring. It's definitely spring.
It was snowing yesterday.
Well, we got a seal coat rig outside, so it's definitely spring.
Absolutely.
That's how it works. We're here today because this rig is one of the first Blacktop Banter Edition seal coat rigs from KM International that's going out today. And we really quick wanted to go over some reminder features and reasons why we think and believe that this unit is probably superior to anything on the market. Kurt's hands is on pretty much the most rugged wheel well that is in the industry, with more wheel space in general for you to work from, especially if you're from the side. But there's a number of features. Kurt, you want to go over some of the
I'd love to.
KM
Love to
features?
talk to you about it. Some of the things to start out with, we have double sealed bearings versus single sealed. Gives you double longevity. We mounted our air compressor up front. For those that have been in the industry long enough, know that you have to replace your bearings. So there's no need to move the air compressor because everything is right here. Very easy to access when the time comes.
You have a rear drive.
Absolutely.
Right? Which completely kind of throws everything for a loop, because most places the air compressor would be in front and that's where the drive is. So
right.
You got everything clustered up right here, where here we have free access to everything.
We got the access to back here. Everything is at very easy. The controls are here. Another thing that we'd like to talk about is being able to, down the road for your end of year maintenance, being able to unbolt and maintain and clean and be self-sufficient on being able to take care of your own piece of equipment. So many other ones, it's way too hard to access all the nuts, bolts. Might look like there's a whole lot of wasted space here, but once you start thinking about it, looking at it, you're not going to save but maybe 6 inches if we try tightening and everything up. So being able to take apart, access everything is more important than a couple extra inches.
You know, a lot of manufactured units are hard fitted all the way through, which is a pain in the neck when you try to break anything down or clean anything. We all know that
if you've been in this industry long enough, you're going to have to break stuff down, clean it out. There's always, once in a while, you're going to get a plug up here or there. So by being able to unbolt it is very important.
Your water clean outs from there, from that side as well. We have a swivel hose reel here on the end. For everybody to access. What we really like, what I like, especially on the seal coat side, is where the wand comes in. We got a simple clip without a chute. You're not fighting it in and out of a chute if you don't want to.
It's got a home.
Yep, your tip reservoir at the end there to keep you safe and make sure that we're not dripping everywhere. You can empty that one at the end of the day too. We want to talk about the box design as well.
Everything is built right into here. People ask, why is this handle such like this? You put your brushes, squeegees in here and just roll it around here so it's more up in the air versus laying out in your way as you're walking through. So it's put on in there like a purpose like that. Yeah,
and it's moved in a recessed area where you still have all this space here on this side if you want.
Absolutely.
Your air compressor is up where most time you would see a brush box, right, with a broom sticking up right in the front of it. We're able to move that air compressor to the front, move the brush box back here, thus creating in a deck that has more area than a normal deck without actually having to have an elongated deck. We have the space here for it as well, with our water tank underneath there with access to it as well.
Use our space wisely. The under the tank, water.
Yeah. And then we got our lid on top, which has the safety lid and the splash guard lid.
Splash guard, absolutely.
Without it being direct welded. What I always like is we have our hinges there that the chain goes to, right? Those bolts in there to keep it from popping off or on. A lot of people will have that over time where that chain was welded to it and it just clips off and comes off, and then you're trying to fight it up the whole entire way, the rest of the way.
Really nice LED work lights. We mount it as we're contractors as well. So where they're mounted, how they're mounted, nice bright LED lights.
Not to take away from anything, the roll air compressor, one of the leading air compressors in the world, not just in our industry, but anywhere when you're going to have air compressors, mounted up here at the front, runs the hydraulics as well. We have a splitter right here. This unit's going to SPM Sealcoating here in Michigan. They mentioned they're going to put an air hose there to clean cracks out.
Clean cracks out. Never hurts to be able to air up a tire here or there.
No, and we up here in the reservoir, of course, in our toolbox space.
This is a nice area. We have our battery to run the system.
Trickle charger.
Simply put the extension cord in there. and as well as just a safe spot to put extra nipples for your spray wand, as well as a few extra little hand tools. It's always with the trailer.
Yeah. So that's it, you know, when we think about it.
And it's lockable.
Yeah. And not only that, we have our plug feature on the other side too, as well, to plug in.
Yeah, that's a trickle
for the trickle charger.
Yep.
So you don't have to go up and over and into the tongue as well. When you think about it, we have all kinds of little features that we loved and love to see, and made an adjustment for the seal coating world, right? For seal coating contractors. But one thing that we specifically, between my company and your company, Blacktop Banter and KM, is the fact that what you buy with this unit goes beyond just the hardware, right? Just beyond the rubber, goes beyond that, because what we bring to the table is the Blacktop Banter Success Group, with a group of contractors. Even the guys that bought this unit have already taken advantage of that with information that have helped them set up work comp insurance.
Absolutely,
and talk about that type of stuff.
How to market it, how to. You guys are rock stars out there for us in the industry. Honestly,
it makes it somewhat seem like the way it should be going forward, right? We have a collaborative effort where you guys not only have been a great resource for companies that have bought KM equipment throughout the years, especially if they needed something, they needed troubleshooting or any of that type of stuff. Now what we're able to do is help them set up their businesses to get on the road, get moving, creating revenue, and hopefully short stream what has been the standard timeline for people to get to a level of success. Now we're able to shortcut that by doing what we do on our end, what you guys do on your end. The Blacktop Banter Edition goes far beyond the black paint and the really nice wheels.
By all means.
We're putting something together fantastic here for the industry. What we do is add a list of features that have never been seen before, and we're more than happy to run anybody through it. I know you are.
Absolutely.
I know I am. We do
Absolutely.
we do it regularly, of what separates this from any other rig in the industry, and why this one definitely should get a look if you're contemplating purchasing a new seal coating rig.
They come in the 550 and the 700 gallon currently, both trailer and skid.
Yep.
So
taking orders.
Taking orders.
Yeah. If anybody's ready, get a hold of Kurt and get a hold of me. Give us a call. Go through the websites, kminternational.com. blacktopbanter.com. Find us on the internet. Kurt's on internet all the time. KM International at KM International.
Kurt at kminternational.com.
Yeah, you'll find him there. And then Marvin at blacktopbanter.com. We'd love to run you through how this unit can help you out and get you guys on a fast track to success.